Welcome to the NH Fitness Lifestyle channel video, and on this video is going to be 5 shoulder exercises you should be doing. So watch the video all the way through, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button, give us a like and leave any comments in relation to this video. As I mentioned, this is the NH Fitness Lifestyle channel, and you haven't been here before, be sure to subscribe for all my content using that subscriber button below. My channel is all about helping you achieve a fitter, healthier lifestyle in both body and in mind. I'll be offering advice on how to change your habits, your intake and your movement, and as well as that, I do content creating future goals and most importantly, enhancing your potential. Now on this particular video, I'm going to be going into 5 shoulder exercises that you should be doing in relation, whether you're doing a split program, whether you're doing the one I'm currently doing, which is like a 3-day workout, or maybe it's like you're doing literally each body part, whatever it may be. These are up to 5 shoulder exercises, what I would strongly recommend you doing throughout your weighted workouts. So yeah, watch the video all the way through. Let's go into that first exercise. Okay, so it's always good to start with a warm-up. Now, I would suggest doing a form of a dynamic mobility warm-up, but also it's really good to do a controlled shoulder press exercise. As you would see on this, I'm just using an Olympic bar, standing, and I'm being really accurate with that movement, controlling it up, and really make sure that I'm pulling them shoulders back and that's nice and consistent before going to the actual first exercise, which is going to be the seated shoulder press. So with the shoulder press, as you can see, I've got the seat nice and upright. I'm bringing it just off my chest and then pressing back up towards the ceiling. And that is really good one to start with because you can actually put a relatively good bit of weight on, and it's obviously one of them compound exercises where you're hitting most muscles around the shoulder region. So that is my first exercise with the top 5 exercises you should be doing. Now we're going to the second one, which I like using the cables for this. Of course you can use dumbbells. What I like about this one is, as you can see, I'm slightly leaning into that exercise, which will give you more emphasis in that shoulder region. Roundabout, it will hit the anterior and the rear part of the deltoid, which is that top part of the shoulders. And obviously you can be really controlled with this, isolated, to make sure you're really feeling that movement, and of course making sure you're hitting the right muscle. And of course, once you've done one side for 10, I will then go on to the second side. And what I like about doing the unilateral, meaning that you're doing one side at a time, is you can kind of feel what side you're stronger on. And some areas, even though, like for me for example, my right side is a lot stronger, there is elements on my left side where I feel there is a stronger area. Like for example, I find that I actually find it easier to contract the back of the shoulder, which is the rear deltoid, as opposed to the anterior, which is the front. Whereas obviously when I do the right side, it's really easy to engage that front muscle, but it's really hard to engage the rear delt. So the next exercise is the face pull, and this one's brilliant also, like I mentioned about the rear deltoid, which again, if you're a office worker, this is a muscle that you really need to be isolated and think about contracting a little bit more, because it does tend to be neglected with, of course, what you're going to be doing most of the time, sitting down, and you have more chance of leaning forward. And therefore that leads on to the front raise. And as you can see, I'm leaning against the wall because I can push my shoulders against the wall, making sure that my posture is on point and I'm not leaning forward. And as you can see, as I'm going up, I'm pausing slightly to make sure that it's nice and controlled and I'm really feeling the muscles working, and of course making sure that my shoulders is pushed against the wall, because your rear deltoid is acting as an assisted muscle to make sure you're staying stabilized. And the next one is going to be the standing shrugs. Again, I love this exercise, is to really hit the trapezius, which is obviously that muscle attached between your rear delts and your anterior delts to your neck. And this one you can be really controlled. As you can see, I'm lifting up, pausing at the top and then controlling it down. And this one is one where you can really engage a lot of muscles, and obviously you can lift a lot of weight with that one. Hope you got some valid information from this video, and it's all about just getting some idea of the type of shoulder exercises that you should be doing if you're going to do shoulders. Of course, like I mentioned, these are up to 5 exercises that you should be doing in relation to shoulders. And also, this is a part of an ongoing series where I'm using that same theme of 5 exercises that you should be doing in the relevance of that body part. So be sure to check that playlist out, because there's also other ones on there what you may want to check out. But of course, if you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button so you get updates of my next video, which is out weekly, every Wednesday. And of course, give us a like and leave a comment in relation to this video, or maybe there's type of content which I've missed what you'd like me to cover in the up and coming videos. But thank you very much for watching this all the way through, and hopefully you'll be back next week. Thanks.